Hi, this is Pat Barrett, and we're at Women's Radio 2. I'm so happy that now we are actively going after the cultural creative men as well as the wonderful women. Tonight, I have another incredible man. He is all the way from the Ukraine. He's a major in the army over there, and he's a minister. He does an incredible amount of work. And in just a few days, I have learned so much. I have learned specifically that I don't think that we are getting news over here anymore. But here's a man that's on the front lines and going throughout the country and ministering to an incredible number of people. And I'm very happy to introduce my new friend, Aleksey Yuditsenko. Did I say it correctly?
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
close. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased that you had time, made time to do this. So please give the people who are watching and listening now a visual and an understanding of what is going on in the country, not just at the front lines, although you're welcome to talk about anything.
Hello everyone. I'm so glad to be here. I'm very glad to be in US. It's so very nice country, and I want to say thank you. First, want to say that thank you so much, everyone who pray, who care about our people, about my country, about my people, and we have 11 years of war around us. Is 3 years is a Russian attack us very huge, and my home when I born and they occupied it, and I lost my home, my business, my cars, my apartment, everything, and now we have a like big problem with on a war in the front line because we need the help. We really need the help because this war not stop. Russian attack us every day. They use a new drones, they use their systems, they use a new artillery, and they attack our country not only on front line. We have 1,700 kilometers front line. It's close to 1,000 miles. It's all that line is a Russian attacked every day. If they say we have ceasefire day, something like that, they don't do that. They attacked us. They try kill. It's not about land. They don't need our land, our resource. No, they want to kill. Usually, when we have a nice time with kids, this summer we made many kids camp around. And front line is camp with kids who don't have anything. We go at front line. We go and spend one day with kids and share a gospel, have a funny time, have a food. It's like normal time with them. But Russian check us with drone and then attacked us with artillery, with the drones. They thought this is a kid. This is really kids because it's an open place. We have a funny time with jumping. If you watch that, is a kids, but they attacked that place. They tried to kill us. It's not about war. It's about mentality. It's about like they want to kill. They don't need a normalize. They
How
need
do
a
they
pain.
find people like that? How do people become like that? I'm mystified.
You know, um, we are we are living very hard situation. We are around us is a bombing every day. When I come here first day in my my US trip, I just read the news at night. Just try to sleep at night, but read the news and say, "Oh, Russian attacked my home city where right now my family live." And I call my son. I say, "Hey, are you okay?" And he said, "Dad, it's near 1 miles near us. Don't worry, we're asleep." You know, it's a crazy. But for us, it's happened every day. You are not heard anything in your news about Ukraine, but
No.
war not stop. Russian soldiers use every night. They use 300-400 drones, big drones with two with half 100 kilogram explosion.
Do you guys not have we not helped provide any machinery, any technology that would take these drones out?
Uh, you know, we we use, of course, we use U.S. Military weapons, of course, because without U.S. support, we can't do anything. It's true. It's really true because it's a huge help to us. And but we need, or maybe this is like political question. I don't know, but we need more weapons, or maybe like couple presidents can stand around Russia and say, okay, let's stop the,
Alexei,
no,
you're fading out. I think you're frozen.
uh,
We'll cut that part out. You're frozen.
we have,
It could be that
we
your machine can't
can
handle that capacity.
help
If you want
Ukrainian
to, just turn the TV part off so we can hear what you're
people.
saying
But
now.
right now, we like when Trump met with, they finished the meeting, so and they attacked and destroyed coaches, special.
You're frozen again. Back.
Oh, something happened with connection. I don't know.
It does. It happens to other people too, but you froze for a good while. We can just cut that part out, but we didn't get anything that you said. So I had asked you about, aren't you getting some things that could help you with taking those drones out from the US? Are we not supplying the things that you need to get that done? I mean,
We need like Air Force protection. We
Air
need
Force
a
protection.
we need airplanes and air protection. Maybe Patriot system, maybe something else. It's just I don't know. It's a record or not, but it's a short story again. When President Putin met with President Trump in Alaska a couple like weeks ago,
Yes. Right.
and next day, free Russian rockets attacked U.S. factory in the west of our country, it's close to Mount in Mukacheva city. It's free rockets. One rockets cost maybe 11, 12 million bucks. Spend a free rockets and use it on a U.S. coffee machine factory and destroy this factory. It's like special gift from Russia. They mad, they talk about freedom, about peace, about ceasefire, and the next day they attacked, like they test.
That's
Russian
interesting,
tested
isn't it?
Poland, just tested U.S. military guys. Because they like kill. They don't stop. They don't stop. They want to kill every Ukrainian people, and then they go to Poland or maybe somewhere again. It's not about only our freedom. It's about Europe, about all world, because it's
About
so
us too.
it's the enemy who working with devil. They like a pain. They need a blood. They don't need a land. They just want to kill. This is their mentality.
Well, I have a woman whose father was one of the very early people in counterespionage and so forth, and she was investigating his death. He died in a plane crash, and through the research that she did, she has written a book called "Follow the Pipelines," and so her explanation, or part of the explanation that she gives, is it's about the oil. It's about the oil and gas, because not only
Yes, yes,
is it used for military purposes, but now it is in high demand because of all of the factories that are going in for AI. And
yeah.
so they all need that same commodity. So it's interesting, the places where there's either war or the presumption of war about to happen are places where they know there are big oil supplies. And Ukraine is one of those places.
You know, um, I'm not like politic man. I'm not like big soldiers. I am just a chaplain. 11 years like served like chaplain. Uh,
Just a little
I can
bit.
yeah. I can talk about all of that. About like big politics idea, but in my small role in my country, just I just serve people. I try to save a life. Try to save a soul.
I know you're doing
Uh,
it all the time.
and yeah, and it's yes, of course, this is war about resources, about oil, about land, about everything. But first today is a killing. It's they like a blood. They really like a kill.
Well, has any
They kill to fun.
so has anybody talked about asking the UN to send in the UN forces? In other words, have they thought about recruiting from several different countries in order to stop this, stop the killing of
Um,
people?
you know, if it's just my dream. If like President Trump met with Putin, just say, let's take him on a prison. And who around him just taken a prison. Okay, Mr. Putin, you have 2 days. Just go back because we use, our rockets, and we use only on Ukrainian land. We don't shell in Russian. No, no, no. We don't touch only Ukrainian part of Ukrainian land. Who you like escaped, like occupied it. And if you don't go away any soldiers, just use it 5, 6 thousand rocket tomahawk, and all be clean. And our soldiers just clean more, and we have a freedom. But it's not about that. It's a big business.
Yeah.
It's a devil idea to kill people. It's who first like hate people. It's the devil. He hate everyone. He needed. He liked when we hate each other. How we kill each other. He liked it, and he win in that war. But it's got every time have a
Well,
big victory.
you brought
Yes,
this
and
up earlier in you were talking about how do you pray for an enemy that wants to kill you. So I don't remember how you answered that.
oh, it's for me it's a really hard questions how I can love and pray about my enemy, because when I see how my enemy kill my friends, kill my sister, kill my brother, kill my like people who around me, kill kids. They
Yes.
rape thousands, thousands humans, and old and young and kids too. It's a big my pain, my personal pain,
Yes,
and
really
I
is.
pray to God, pray really pray, ask God, can you help me love my enemy? But when I preach, and was what my idea, it's just I preach to soldiers, it's like, oh, love your enemy, hug him, but they want to kill you. I say, guys, no, you should love your enemy, but if you need protect your family, your land, your country,
Right.
your people, you kill your enemy. Not torture him, just kill. And this is big of what you can do for your family. It's the biggest love. When you kill your enemy without hate inside, because you love your family who began you,
I
who
think
just
the other thing is if
you
we could,
protect them.
you said something at one of the at the First Baptist Church here in Augusta about
Yeah.
thanked everybody for praying, and I really really believe that prayer from people of good hearts can
It's true.
can make a mighty mighty difference. I mean, it's I was listening to something on YouTube, and he said, remember that the Israelites went to the Red Sea and they just prayed and prayed and prayed
Yes.
because they could do nothing else, and
Yeah.
God parted the seas. So I think that if we got a whole lot more people willing to say a prayer every day for the people in Ukraine and to keep them safe and to roll things back, I think it would happen.
Uh, you know, um,
And I'm sure
I
you've
trust
seen lots
I
of things
trust only
happen.
God. Yeah, I really have only one hope. It's the God's hope. But hope on a God, because He can make a miracle. We
That's
really
right.
need a miracle in our country,
We do.
because it's a huge Russian country. They have everything. They attack with everything,
Yes.
and we just only. every day. Is millions of people around Ukraine and around the world pray about Ukrainian miracle, because only God can. It's not about weapon. It's not about Air Force or Patriot or another system. It's not about Tomahawk. No, it's only God.
Yes.
I think like I'm human, but I am a pastor. I'm a chaplain, and first what I do, I ask God, can you make a big miracle for me personal, from another people who are around me?
Well, I hope hundreds of thousands of people will hear this one way or another, and that everyone who hears it will say a special prayer. Not just one, but like every single day, because you're doing this every single day. I don't,
Yes.
people have no idea the amount of work you do. You do it for soldiers, you do it for people, old people, you do it for teenagers, you do it for young children and so forth. There's hardly any of the, and then you also do it for pastors, and the pastors in your country are probably exhausted because they do much the same thing,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you guys are planning. In fact, one of the ministers here is working to pull together a retreat for next spring. So for the ministers, is that correct? Do I have that?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, who well deserve it. God, God knows. But I am going to increase my amount, and I'm going to put it out to every prayer circle that I know on the planet. And I hope that everybody who hears this will do the same. If you don't think it works, then all I can say is you haven't been keeping up with all the information about how powerful spirit is and how it can do miracles standing right in front of you. So now's the time. Now's the time we can do something. We don't have to get upset. We don't have to go on social media and say, oh, what a bad person this person is. Or we can do something positive and something that's going to make a big difference on the planet. So I really encourage you to do that. Now, also, I believe Roger that you're working with is going to hopefully give me a link that we can add to this so that if people would like to donate, they can. And you explained it yesterday really, really well about why it's more important for people to send money rather than anything else. Would you like to speak to that for just a minute?
Yeah, yeah. It's so it's so many people just ask why you just ask about donated money, um, because it's a big corruption around us, and there's some people stole money. It's a real life. It's real life everywhere in U.S. and in Ukraine too. But why we asking about like support with money? Of course, first what we're working with First Baptist Church Augusta, they control us. Of course, they control all our receipt, everything. It's the first. Second, when we use the money in Ukraine, we support the smaller. We try to support smaller business. We support our economics, and we don't need to pay like deliver it. If you need like deliver something from US, you need to pay extra to deliver to Ukraine, and
That way
it's a
they don't
huge
need to
money.
do that. And the money is actually going to the people in the Ukraine for to maintain the businesses that they're able to keep up. And
Yeah.
you are able to
Yes.
get the supplies and things you need, and it doesn't cost you as much, whereas it would cost many times more if it came in any other way. So
Yeah.
I hope that we're going to be able to get a link so that people can feel free to share and donate because it'll go directly to the people in the Ukraine that need it. And
Yep.
and you all are very have been very accountable for all of that. So I want to encourage everyone to dig down. I think that we need this help. I have to say, from my point of view, that the people in Ukraine deserve our thanks because if you weren't there doing it, then we would be there doing it. And it and I think that everybody knew that. So we really appreciate everything that you're doing too.
Thank you. Thank you so. I can't do anything without you. No, without your love, without your prayer. I stay safe because God saved my life many times because someone pray about me, about my team and my sons. My sons work with me in the front line too. And thank you everyone for your prayer, your help, your donated, and for everything. Thank you. Really, thank you so much.
Thank you, Aleksey. I send you with lots of grace and prayers, and a lot more will be coming.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being my guest.
It's a privilege for me. Thank you.